Surya, Namaskara. Welcome to today's satsang with me, Richard Yap, the founder and chief trainer of AMTCT Malaysia. Today's topic is about liberation. So what is liberation? Basically, we are living in a world full of attachment. And it is because of this attachment, it causes us to have great sufferings. It's not the pain that causes us the suffering, but the emotional and the mental aspect that attach to this pain that causes us great suffering. Okay. Do you know every problems have a solution? But when there is a solution, it creates another problem. And when it creates another problem, it will then get another solutions. But having that solutions will create another problem. For example, I'm in short of cash, I'm in short of money. So I work hard to solve the monetary issue. But by working hard, I have to sacrifice my time with my family. So thus creating another problem. So I find a solution to solve my family problem. But when I find a solution that solves my family problem, I will create another problem. Okay. So every solution begets a problem, and every problem begets a solution. It is a recycling process of our daily life. Every day we go through the same thing over and over again. The only difference is the color of the day. Sometimes we wear green, sometimes we wear yellow, sometimes we wear black, sometimes we wear red. But again, the problem remains the same. Talking about food, being a panicky or a person who is very choosy eating, you don't have any other choices beside the given meat. The only choices you have is the types of ingredients or spices they put into the meat. But the meat is still the same. Whether you grill, whether you boil it, whether you fry it, okay, or whether you eat it raw, it is still the same meat. The only thing that is different is the ingredient or the spices. But if you look deeper into the macro verse of the spices, it's all the same. We do not run away from spiciness, saltiness, bitterness, and whatever you have inside. It's all the same. So we go through life recycling our daily lifestyle, shall I say. Day in, day out, day in, day out. We keep on recycling them. A person who have no money will work very hard to earn his money. By having that money, he has to work harder to maintain that money, thus creating more stress. So you see, the point is, problem begets solution, but solution begets problem. Problem begets solution, and solution begets problem. So it's basically a recycling process. We are so attached to this recycling process that we don't see the truth behind it. That is why we are all slaves. Liberation means being able to see through this attachment. I'm not asking you not to be successful. I'm not asking you not to be happy, nor am I not asking you to become hardworking. I'm just asking you not to be attached to it. See? Everybody has their own point of view. You have your own point of view, I have my own point of view. But we are hurt when the person disagrees with us. And we try our very best to make the person agree with us by enforcing our view onto the person. Why? Because we are so attached to our own answer. Just imagine a world where everything is white. Then it is such a boring world. Just imagine every person in this world is exactly the same as you, exactly the same as me. The world will be such a boring place. So we have different type of characters, different type of attitudes, different type of people. So no one can hurt us if we are not attached to the answer, nor attached to the result that we achieve. Whether it's success or failure, it's just the opposite side. There's a saying, one man's meat is the other man's poison. So why are we so much into attachment? Why can't we just let go of the attachment and see through the illusion that we have created for ourselves? You may be a very highly successful person, but I'm sure your stress level will be very high also. Okay? Or you may be moderately successful, and so you are moderately stressful. So all success comes with stress. Why? Because of attachment. Very simple. I go directly to the point. Attachment is our greatest enemy. Not you, not me. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And I shouldn't enforce my opinion to you. And you shouldn't enforce your opinion to me. We can share and debate about the question or the answer. Do we need to make it to be so personal? Do we need to make it such a big fuss over a small problem? Well, life is full of illusion, which is the attachment. I would just want to ask you one question. When you are born, you are given a good life by your parents. And then you are educated. And you are given a degree by the school. Then you are given a successful career. Then you find your other half and get married to some. Have children. And then your next job is to make sure the children grow up successfully. And old age, you pass away. Is that all your life to it? Is that all you are here for? Is that all there is? I'm sure the God in you and the God in me have bigger plans for us. Why all of us are here in the first place? Have you asked a question? We are here to experience each other, to understand each other, and to comprehend each other. not to challenge, nor to fight with each other. The world will be in such a better place if everybody works hand in hand. Everybody comprehend each other and work towards a goal for the betterment of life, minus the attachment. As long as there is attachment, there would be suffering. Okay. When there is suffering, there is no liberation. That is why most of the time we feel inadequate. We feel something is missing in our life. We try this, we try that, we go here, we go there, because of this attachment that we have in our life. When you're in the house or at home, you want to go shopping, you want to go out. When you're outside, you feel you are tired, you need to go home. And when you're home, after a while you feel bored, you need to go out again. So, the Asian saying, you go ding dong, out and in, out and in, out and in, but you are never satisfied. Why? Because of your attachment. So how are we going to get rid of this attachment? By understanding and realizing what you do. It is important, but do not be attached to it. If there's a lesson to be learned, learn the lesson. If there is understanding to be understood, try your best to understand it. Do not compare. Do not differentiate. Everyone is everyone's teacher. You are my teacher. You are my master. I am your teacher. I am also your master. So everyone educate each other. We should not be so attached to my way, the only way. My way or the highway. My way is the greatest. Mine is the only solution. Do not be so attached to this. Life is full of varieties. Why should we be attached to sadness? Why should we be attached to happiness only? When you are happy, you will stress yourself to be happy all the time. Am I not correct? Most of the time when we are sad, we will stress ourselves to become happy. And when we are happy, we stress ourselves to maintain that happiness. That is called attachment. Understand one simple logic from this. We are all here to experience each other's development. We are all here to learn from each other, not to criticize nor to condemn. The children, the babies could be our teachers. The dogs and the cats or the animals can be our teachers. The plants of the forest can be our teachers, and we can be theirs. Surya Namaskara.